Hi, this is Hari Prasad. Today we are going to talk about support and resistance. What is support and resistance in any share market or any index market? The support is something that prevents the price from falling further. In a layman term, support is the level where most of the buyers they wanted to buy the shares or any index or commodities. That is the comfort zone for the majority of the buyers. They feel like that is below the market price and this is the right time to enter the particular stock. The support level is a price point on the chart where the traders expects maximum demand in terms of buying coming to stock or index. When the price falls to the support line, it is likely to bounce back. So that is the major fall down, and from there it will try to go back, bounce back. The support level is always below the current market price. So that is the reason the buyers will be majorly into the support level. There is a maximum likelihood that the price could fall till the support and it consolidate, absorb all the demand and then start to move upwards. The support is one of the critical technical level market participants look for in a falling market. So it means when the market is falling, when the stock price is falling, the market participants they wanted to enter when the price comes to the support zone, and it is often acts as a trigger to buy. I'll show you what is support. For example, this is the market price of a particular share. Let's say Infosys. Okay, so Infosys market price is for example 600. Okay, and if anybody knows that Infosys is going to perform very good in the upcoming quarters or upcoming year, what they will do, they will try to buy the share at this current market price. They are expecting Infosys may reach 800, 900 in the coming quarter or coming days. Okay, so what they will do, they will try to create the demand here. Okay, so what they will do, they will buy at 600, 620, 630, something like that. So when anyone sees that, why is Infosys is rising now? Okay, so 600 it is a market price, and now it has reached to 620 for example. Okay, and people will see, okay, so there might be something. Okay, so that is the reason it is going from the support. This is the market price, so that is the reason. So people will be bullish on this particular stock, and then what they will do, they will accumulate the particular price. So it goes to this level, for example 700. Okay, and the one who bought at the 600, he has now more than 15 to 18 percentage of profit. At that moment, what he will do is he will try to book the profit, because he entered at 600. Now the stock price has reached 700, so he has made 100 points in this Infosys share price. So he wanted to book the profit. What he will do, obviously he will sell, right? So he will sell at 700. Then majority of people, if they try to sell that at that particular point, then what will happen, the share price will obviously comes down. So it comes down like this. Okay, and maybe when it comes here, people will think, okay, this is the market price. Okay, and this is the right price for this Infosys share. So what they will do, again they will buy at 600, right? So this is a 600 again. So again they will buy at this price level. So again it will go up, it will go here, and when it reach here, people know last time what happened during this trend, people sold at the price of 700. So what they will do, they will sell. Again it will come here like this. Okay, so now it has reached 700 peak, then again 600. If you draw the line here, you'll know this is resistance. So it resists the price to go, not to go uptrend, upwards, right? So this is the resistance. And when it reaches here, people are bullish. So here people are bearish, so they are selling that and they wanted to make the profit, so they are selling here. And when it comes to the price of 600, here it forms a support. So whenever it comes to the support level, it tries to bounce back to the resistance level. Okay, so this is what support is. I'll talk about resistance, then we'll come here. Okay, what is resistance? Resistance is something which stops the price from rising further. So whenever it reaches the resistance level, people will be bearish. Okay, so they will sell that particular stock. So that is the reason when majority of the players are in the selling mode, the price will not go up. Okay, the resistance level is a price point on the chart where traders expect maximum supply in terms of selling for the stock or index. And then the resistance level is always above the current market price. So this is what I told. So this is the book value, for example, or the market price. So the resistance is always the above the market price. Okay, the resistance is one of the critical technical analysis tool which market participants look at in a rising market. So this is the rising market from 600 it went up to 700. So this is a rising market and they wanted to know, okay, where is this resistance? When it comes to the resistance, they will try to book the profit. So that is the reason the stock price is falling down, and this is often acts as a trigger to sell. So this is the basic of support and resistance. I just gave an example of a simple support and resistance here. Okay, but in the market, millions and billions of people are trading in a particular stock or in a particular index. So a lot of operators, institutions. So it is a combination of mixed minded peoples, and each and every one has their own targets, own stop loss, own plan and strategies. So it will not work always like this. What happens normally? So this is the market price for Infi, for example. Okay, so the stock goes like this. Okay, this is how it goes, right? So if you see here, if someone would have bought at 600, they thought, okay, so this might be 630. So they might have thought, okay, so I have booked 30 price profit here. So this is enough for me. This is my target. So I wanted to book here. I mean, not at a single person. It's a mix of all. Okay. So whenever the trend which reverses, that will be considered as a resistance. So here the resistance will be formed, and then when it comes here, people, it not to come to the support level. Okay, so this is a support and this is a resistance. It need not to come to the support again, because they thought, okay, so till it might be 610, and the buyers may think, okay, even I don't feel there is any difference between 600 and 610. I feel like 610 might be a good price for this particular share. Okay, let's say Infosys. So what they will do again, the buyers, they feel like, okay, this is the best price and I'll enter here. I'm expecting more than 630. So that is the reason when it comes here, they, the sellers are not ready to book the profit here. I mean, whatever, whenever I say seller or buyer, it's a mix of people. Okay, so what they will do is they will not sell majorly here. They expect this price may go to 700. So the majority, if when the stock comes to this 700 price, when they think 700 is the right price to book the profit, what they will do, majority will sell the stock. When they sell the stock, when it comes here, this 630 Now it will act as a support because they feel like the market price has been moved from 600 to 630. So when it cannot, or when it doesn't reach this support, this might be support 1, this might be support 2, and this might be support 3. For the resistance, this might be resistance 1, and this might be resistance 2. It keeps on changing. There is no fixed line here, and it keeps on changing for every day, every minute, and every even every a year also. It keeps on changing because companies are performing and the news are coming up. So a lot of things are involved in the share price movement. So when it comes here, again what they will do, they will buy, they will be bullish on the stock. When it goes here, people are still in the bullish mode. That's the reason it breaks this resistance. It goes to the peak. Maybe this is 750. Here people think, okay, this is above the market price. Maybe 20-30% is above the market price and they wanted to book the profit. So here they sell it again. And when it comes to this support zone, still people are in the selling zone, selling mode. So what they will do is they will sell the stock. Again it comes here. This is support 3. Still people are in the selling mode. That is the reason it comes here. Then it comes to the market original price. Okay, it is now uh, it is in support 1. It tries to bounce back, but this time it is not reaching the resistance 2. It is going to the resistance 1 and it tries to go up, but still people are not interested in this stock. They feel like this stock may not go up because it doesn't have much interesting news in the upcoming months or days. So what they will do, they will buy the profit here, or people would have bought it here, they might be in the loss in the support zone. So when the price comes here, they wanted to come out of the stock because already they saw some downfall here. They might have been in the uh, loss, so they don't want to book profit also, they don't want to book losses also. So they were in the situation like, okay, I'll come out of this stock. Now it is zero loss, zero profit zone. So majority of the people, they will sell it here and it goes here. But when it comes to the market price, again people feel like, okay, uh, this is not the right time for this particular stock will make profit, or there might be some issue with this particular stock. So still we feel like this market price may go down in the upcoming days. So even it reaches here, it may go down. So there is no strict support or resistance. So support is nothing but, in a layman term, when any stock price goes to the low or bottom, and when it tries to bounce back, or when it bounce back from that level, that is considered as support zone. And when the stock goes to the peak, and when it cannot hold that peak level and it tries to come down, then that peak is considered as a resistance. So this is how the support and resistance are working. The movement, or the reason for moving up or down, might be different for each and every stock. And there might be any good news or there might be any bad news, or they feel, okay, so this company will outperform in the upcoming years, upcoming days, or it will not perform well. So right now we know we are in the mid of COVID-19 season, so we know some industry may not have good quotas. In the upcoming quarters they will not make profit, or even they will not make any revenues. So those companies, obviously it will not go up, right? So that is, so a lot of reasons are considered. But when it comes to the technical analysis, support and resistance will be the major milestone for to know the trend and trend reversal. Okay, so this is what the support and resistance. I feel like I have covered the basics of support and resistance. Hope you all have enjoyed this. If you have any doubts or queries, you can reach me in my Telegram channel. It is there in the description section. Thank you.